Hello, EDTC 400 classmates, Katya, and whomever comes across this video. This is Ashley and I's Summer of Learning project. Sit back, relax, grab a coffee or popcorn if you need. Whatever you have to get through this video, we will take a quick intermission to get you all prepared.
Okay, now that you're fully ready for this, let's get this show on the road. Today, we will be diving into our EdTech 400 Summary of Learning. Both of us took EdTech 300. I took it in the spring and Kylie took it last fall. So it's been a while since we're starting at the surface. Since we've been blogging and tweeting, EdTech 400 helped us get our toes wet with our educational technology and improving our personal learning networks. Here's a bit of self-promo time. Here's Kylie and I's WordPress and Twitter handles. If you aren't already, give us a follow.
Okay, second week in, and Katya's got us swimming with the fishes. She gave us a recap on Twitter. She got us to sign up for the Great EdTech Debate, and we signed up for our mini lessons. Third week is where we started really diving into how technology influences us and the world we live in.
Technology has enabled news and videos to travel quickly around the world. A controversial video can go viral within a few short hours and can change someone's life completely. For example, however, heartwarming videos can also make a huge splash on the internet. Social media plays both a good and bad part in our lives.
Speaking of which, I'm going to toot my own horn here and talk about my debate, which addresses that social media doesn't just influence adults' lives, but a child's life. I focus mainly on the pros of having social media in a child's life, but as Lauren says, we need balance. She debated against having social media in a child's life and explained some of the cons.
That reminds me of my debate. Sharing online isn't just in our personal lives anymore. Schools are starting to incorporate sharing student work online. For example, in EdTech 400 and ACS 210, we are sharing our opinions on our blogs. I argued that sharing student work and pictures online is not always good, and student consent is very important. Dryden argued that openness in schools is good and should be encouraged.
All right, 2 out of 9 debates covered. Let's get this, Brad. So number 1, does technology enhance learning in the classroom? This is by Ashley and Rayanne. 2, should schools focus on teaching what can be Googled? This was by Sydney and Aurora. Number 3 was Ashley's debate, which she already explained to us. Number 4, should cell phones be banned in the classroom? This was done by Kendall, Cody, and Tiana. Number 5, is technology a force for equity in society? This was done by Ryan and Caitlin. Number 6 was my debate, which I explained. Number 7, has public education sold its soul to corporations? This was by Liz and Shalene. Number 8, should we go back to the good old days without technology? This is by Jade and Kiara. And number 9, should educators promote social justice and fight oppression on social media? This is by Jesse and Daniel.
We both learned a lot from these debates, including that most of these debates do not have a black and white answer.
But balance is kind of the key here.
Technology has brought new tools, resources, and plenty of opinions on what should and should not be taught in schools. Technology is constantly changing, and all these debate topics will still be relevant when we are teachers in our own classrooms. Teachers need to stay on top of the relevant issues around technology and address them when necessary, which is most of the time.
All right, Katya has got us down to the orange flag. Here, Ashley, Kendall, and I made our very first lesson plan. We had the opportunity to incorporate treaty education in a meaningful and creative way in a grade 4 math classroom, which, by the way, grade 4s, the Lakota people loved your star quilts. They were very handy when Winter played April Fool's joke on us. It is important for educators to know that treaty education can be incorporated in subjects other than just social studies and history.
In this class, as well as ECS 210, we learned that Treaty Ed is part of the curriculum for every grade level. Treaty education can and should be incorporated into every classroom, every grade level, and every subject. From our mini lesson, we learned that treaty education can be incorporated into every subject, including math. Treaty Ed should not be forgotten, and it is something that should not be separate from the rest of the curriculum.
Yes, treaty education should be incorporated into every class since we are all treaty people and we all live on Treaty 4 land. Along with understanding how to incorporate treaty education into every classroom, we learned how to use technology in an actual lesson to enhance learning. This really helped us apply some of the resources and learnings into a real-life situation.
This semester, we had the opportunity to get back to tweeting again. This application is great and a fun way to communicate with other educators from around the world. I was able to participate in a few Twitter chats on my nights off of work. I was able to interact with other educators that did not live in Saskatchewan. Twitter and Twitter chats are a great way to connect with and learn from other educators. I only wish that my work and Twitter chats didn't conflict as much.
Same. I wish I could participate at #SaskEdChat more often. In EdTech 400, our main resource was WordPress. As I look at my blogs from EdTech 300 and even at the beginning of the year, I see major improvements. I incorporate more links into my posts because I now understand how important it is for my readers to get a more inside view of my thoughts and ideas. Including links into a blog post gives your readers a chance to see for themselves and what you can have been researching. It gives them a better idea of what you're writing about and increases that connection between your post and your readers. Pictures are very important when it comes to blog posts. It adds color, fun, and is a good eye catcher for your posts. Get them views up. Lastly, including personality in your post is key. This gives everybody an idea of who you are, which is very important for your future employers, students, and parents.
In EdTech 400, one thing that is different from EdTech 300 is that we are no longer the students, but the mentors. In EdTech 400, we were each mentoring 3 EdTech 300 students. This is completely new and different for us because we did not get mentors when we were in EdTech 300. Katia trusted us enough to guide us into the deep end by ourselves. We both had fun reading our mentees' blogs and watching them progress through their learning projects and how to incorporate educational technology into their classrooms. My 3 mentees were Garrett Bates, who learned Japanese, Jocelyn McGilvery, who learned how to knit, and Mackenzie Stamp, who learned how to dance. All of my mentees put a lot of time and effort into their learning projects, and I am excited to see where they go after this class.
All 3 mentees did very well too. Sarah Barr is learning how to speak Cree. Courtney Hawkins is learning how to be a pretzel, yoga. And Jana Schlosser is learning how to do calligraphy. Neato. All 3 of these ladies put a lot of their time in their learning projects, and I couldn't be more proud. They are going to make excellent teachers one day.
All of us had a lot of fun this semester, with only a few stressed out tears here and there with EdTech 400. We have learned a lot about technology in the world and in the classroom. Incorporating technology is more than just getting students to type out their essays on a computer. Teachers can use amazing resources that can be found on Feedly, a Slack community, Twitter, or the internet as a whole. We found some great resources that our classmates shared on Twitter, and we hope to incorporate them into our future classrooms.
We are sad that our EdTech 400 journey is over, but as you can all see, there's still more we can learn as we dive deeper into educational technology. From EdTech 300 and 400, Katia has taught digital citizenship, digital literacy, and social justice are all important topics that should be taught in classrooms today and in the future. Thank you for guiding us on this journey. Thank you, fellow EdTech 400 classmates, for supporting and swimming with us on this journey. I know we will take these learnings into our classrooms, and we will make digital learning fun and engaging.
EdTech 400 may be over, but our swimming is not. Thank you for listening, and remember, just keep swimming.